2, 1.
Hello and welcome to High on Sports Overtime. Of course, I am Ralphie, and I'm joined by my wonderful crew of Hunter, Eric, Ashley, Invisible Nick. And thank you so much for giving this a watch. And while you're at it, subscribe to the High on Sports YouTube page, because now full episodes of High on Sports are up for your viewing pleasure on the YouTube. So that's pretty fun. And so let's get right into things here. Let's start the High on Sports High Achiever of the Week. Didn't get to it on the show. So take it away, Mike.
All right. Normally, not normally, but for a while there, we were going with baseball.
Yeah.
And baseball season's winding down. We're in the World Series now. You can't really have a high achiever with only 2 teams going at it. So I decided to jump into the world of football, and I'm going to start this off with NFL kickers. Who was the
That's
high
fine.
achiever? Yeah, someone's phone's going off. It doesn't matter.
That's
Who was
mine.
the high achiever for NFL kickers this week? I'm going to give you 3 options, and you can go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/highonsports, and give your choice for your pick.
Can I just interrupt you for one moment? Full disclosure, my phone did just go off, and it was to let me know that a Twitter feed exclusively for Florida Gators news has just decided to follow me on Twitter. I don't know. This is worth a mention. Gators care about what I have to say.
About what the Gators have to say, though.
No, but they care about what I have to say.
Oh,
Is the
really?
point.
Yeah,
So why don't
they
you
do.
go ahead,
Okay.
Mark?
Okay. Anyways, moving on.
All right, well, we'll just ask the viewers and listeners, who was the high achiever for NFL kickers this week out of these 3 choices? And we'll go alphabetically, as always. Was it Billy Cundiff of the Baltimore Ravens, Jason Hansen of the Detroit Lions, or Adam Vinatieri of the Indianapolis Colts, soon to be moving to Los Angeles, of course?
Yeah,
So
right.
who was the high achiever? Go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/highonsports, and put your choice in. And if you win, congratulations, I guess.
You get a pat on the back, but it comes from yourself.
A hearty
So-
handshake from Eric Ralphie Wilder.
That's what'll happen. Find me, shake your hand. That's how it works. Should we make our picks here?
Yeah, we'll probably.
Let's do that. All right.
All right,
I'm
who do
gonna-
you guys pick?
I'm gonna start. Just cause. I think that I'm gonna go with Billy Cundiff, Baltimore
That's a
Ravens.
pretty solid guess.
I saw the Detroit game. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, but they didn't really, do that much. Kicker didn't really wow me, and Colts. I don't know what they did. I know they lost, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm going with.
Lost to Cincinnati.
Which doesn't seem like that bad of a thing at this point. They're 4-2.
Yeah.
Then again, the 4 wins are from like the Browns and then 3 other teams. Not
Lowly
really
teams.
worth the time. But okay, what do you guys got?
I'm going with Billy Cundiff too because 1, Adam Vinatieri's on my fantasy team. Clearly, I know he didn't do anything. And yeah, in the Detroit game, they didn't get a lot of field goals. They had maybe 1 or 2. So I gotta go Billy Cundiff.
And number 2, she was obviously staring at my sheet.
Yeah, I didn't see the names though. I was just looking at the numbers. I promise I didn't see the names. I
Okay.
didn't cheat.
Okay.
And I did see the sheet, so I'm going to agree.
This is the worst high achiever ever.
Probably.
Hey, I didn't. Your arm was blocking the names. I just. Saw the numbers.
she
Yeah, what
remembered
she's-
which one it was, and then...
Yeah, she
No,
just knew that
but-
I went alphabetical.
No, it doesn't matter because I would have been right anyway.
All right. Well, we talked about the world famous John Hansen, Lions kicker. By far an NFL superstar. But I mean, if you missed the game, I saw the whole thing. Lions did lose. They Bradford looked a little sloppy. I'm sorry, Stafford. I always got so confused. They went 1 year after the other. First pick overall. Stafford, Bradford. It's confusing. But no, I'm not ready to sign off on the Lions. Obviously, it's just 1 loss. They're still having a fantastic season. But what about the 49ers? I want to know what do you guys think? The 49ers, are they for real?
Dude.
I want to. What do you have to say about this, actually?
I'm not 100% sure yet if they're for real, but they're 4-1 now.
Yes.
If they win next week, who do they have next week? I don't remember.
I don't remember off the top
Yeah,
of my
if they
head.
win next week, I think they might be for real, which is weird because there's really nobody on the team besides Vernon Davis
I'll
and
tell you
Frank
what.
Gore.
They're
That's
for
it.
they're for real enough for me right
I
now,
think
considering
that,
they're in the NFC West. I mean,
Oh
there's-
yeah.
they can lose out the rest of their games, and they're still in contention in that division. I mean, the Seahawks, the winless Rams, and the Cardinals, who have just, kind of been a
Fallen.
disappointment. I still think Cobb's the guy there. I think he's the answer. I just think,
They need to figure
there's
it
not
out.
much else there.
Yeah.
You double team Larry Fitzgerald, and there goes the offense.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
shouldn't have got rid of Breston.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, early Deucet. He's not the answer.
They really,
As a second wide receiver.
They-
Early Deucet? Really?
they really
I
shot
think
themselves in
it's
the foot.
Doucette.
No,
It just sounds weird.
I've heard it both
saying
ways.
Doucette.
he's fine. Deuce it. There you go. Who cares? I really think it's kind of weird because they really went all
Okay.
out to get their quarterback, and like they took weaknesses they already had and just made them weaker just to get their
Yeah.
quarterback. It's like they traded what, Rogers Cromartie, and it's like the Cardinals cannot afford to trade someone that went to the Pro Bowl on their defense for anybody. The Cardinals defense is bad enough as it is. Now you trade the one bit of hope they have back there, and it's just gone. So you can have a quarterback throwing to Deuce it. I don't know. Well, I do think
Oh,
the 49ers, though, I think they're
Yeah.
going to stay.
Yeah, best shot in the NFC West by far.
Oh, yeah.
I'd
Well,
have
yeah,
to
'cause
say.
that's the weakest conference in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Seattle was what, 6-8,
7-9.
7-9, something like
So,
that. They made the
losing
playoffs.
record, and they hosted the game. They hosted a
Yeah.
playoff game, 7-9. That's just
Yeah.
awful. I think they should invoke some kind of rule where if you win your division but have a losing record, they just make that a third wild card. I mean, no one from that division deserved to go there,
No.
and it was just an embarrassment. But then they
Well,
beat the
that's the way it
Saints.
is. Yeah, they ended up saying, well,
I
screw you people. You
I'm
say we
still-
don't belong, we're going to beat the Saints.
I'm still convinced that game didn't happen. I'm still convinced the Saints won. It's just media hype.
That's because
You know?
It just goes to
Marshawn Lynch
prove that
busted off the best touchdown run of the year.
Oh yeah, they actually scientists, and I just say that vaguely and generically. Scientists have actually said they noticed seismic activity as soon as that run happened,
Really.
implying the people at Quest Field were so loud that it shook part of the earth. I'm not saying it's true.
Loudest
Loudest.
loudest stadium on the planet by far.
But unfairly,
They've
it's
measured
kind
the
of
decibels.
acoustically designed to be that way. Which, they'll have like 6 fans, but it sounds like 1,000. Or, a good number. Whatever. But, yeah, that's just cool when you, like, design stuff acoustically and everything. I'm very interested in that. We're not going to talk about sports anymore. It's all acoustics and construction. All right, well, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this episode of High on Sports Overtime. Once again, remember, subscribe to the High on Sports YouTube channel. Watch full episodes of the show on there. Remember, go to our website right here, highonsportsradioshow.com. To download the show, go back, check out my semi-weekly rants. And next week on the show, again, it's at 7 p.m. I know I'm spinning. Full disclosure, not supposed to. I don't care. Next week on the show, we have Ashley getting the call, joining the starting lineup at the desk.
Promotion!
I was so
Yeah.
demoted,
Yeah.
and
He
it
was.
was my idea.
We had to send him
He
down.
benched himself, and I
Yeah.
got called up from the minors.
Which was very honorable of him. Remember, follow High on Sports on Twitter, high_on_sports. Find us on Facebook, High on Sports Radio. Follow me on Twitter, eRalphieW. Sometimes I tweet fun things. Sometimes they're very serious and soul-searching.
At Von Erich, at Invisible Nick, at Ashley Marie. I'm sure I got most of those wrong, but
She, has a Twitter in existence. It's
what
just-
are your Twitter handles?
Okay, first
He's
of all,
at Invisible Nick.
At Invisible Nick, right on.
Ralphie made me create a Twitter.
You
and
don't
I
say
haven't
that.
touched it since I created it. I think I have 0 followers.
Okay.
Start following me.
Well,
I don't remember my thing either, so I probably have to, remember that.
So
And
so
then
go
tell
ahead
you
and
to follow.
follow someone who doesn't remember their handle.
All right,
Just-
well, we gotta get out of here. So
I'm
remember,
on Facebook. Facebook me.
Ashley Marie on Facebook, Eric Ralphie Wilder on Facebook,
Yeah,
Thomas
Facebook
Eric
me.
on
I'm a
Facebook,
Facebook
Nick Fry on
person.
Facebook. Find us on
Twitter
Facebook.
confuses
Why not?
me.
Anyways, that's gonna do it for us. So, yeah, that's about it. We'll see you next week. Same time, next Monday at 7 p.m. on MSC Radio Network. Good night.
Is it